Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly review Escape Simulator. This is a game that's coming to Steam tomorrow, October 19th, 2021. The price will be roughly $15. So this is going to be a spoiler-free review. I'm not going to show you any of the levels save for the tutorial and the workshop level creator. My girlfriend and I did do an hour-long playthrough, so if you're interested in some spoilery territory and you want to see what the game is like, then check out that video. But for this particular one, we're just going to quickly show you what you can do and then leave it at that. So you can play solo, co-op, workshop, options, credits, Discord. Under the options menu, just real quick, pause the video if you want to see this in greater detail. And there you go. Okay. You can customize your character as well. It's very limited. You can give them various hairstyles. You can put a hat on them. There seems to be just 3 themes right now. There's like a, I don't know what that is, Victorian maybe, and then maybe that's like an author kind of thing. Then you've got your Indiana Jones character. Then you've got like your Star Trek space stuff. But yeah, there's limited customization here. I would really like to see more in the future, but at least we've got something. So there's solo and co-op. Now, from my understanding, you can have as many people as you want, but the game typically is balanced for 2 to 3 people if you play co-op. If you do decide to do either or, there is a tutorial level which will tell you the basics of the game, and then there's 15 different missions, 5 themed for each of the 3 chapters, I guess. So there's Labyrinth of Egypt, there's 5 levels there. Adrift in Space, 5 levels there. And then Edgewood Mansion, 5 levels there. You'll be finding these tokens along the way. They're just sort of bonus tokens that you can find. Typically, you have 15 minutes in order to complete the room. However, if you don't complete it, that's fine. You can still beat it. You just don't get the special award. Like, for example, my girlfriend and I did Emergency Awakening. Within 15 minutes, we got the little trophy there. But the brain checkup, we did not yet, and we got a little ribbon. So you can see what you've done and not done so far. Community rooms, this game will have workshop support, so you'll be able to upload creations or download other people's creations at will. I think that's really cool. Speaking of which, we'll just jump into it real quick. I think the workshop is not as good as it could be. I'm running into some bugs, and not everything is explained all that well. Like, for right here, it just throws you in here. Now, to be fair, there is a tutorial for this. Actually, if you go back, hit discard, and if you go to workshop, there is a tutorial rooms there. If you click play, it'll ask you, do you want to copy this as one of your own rooms? So yes. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create. Not create, just double click on that, and I'll jump into the tutorial part. And from here, you hit play in the upper left-hand corner, and then you just sort of follow the instructions. You're going to click on the various buttons, and you'll jump from room to room, and it'll tell you, okay, this is what everything is. Okay, room size and customization. It'll tell you, okay, you can expand rooms and so on. That's fine. That's all good. If I hit escape and I hit this little house button on the very top, you can actually sort of see how the tutorial is laid out. Like I said, it jumps you from room to room via those buttons on the wall. So there's all of the different rooms that you'll see in the tutorial. One thing that is bugged for me anyway is, yes, I can add rooms. Fine. If I hit the plus sign, you can add more rooms, make things bigger. That's great. However, I can't seem to adjust these sides. Like, I'm trying to make this from Victorian into medieval. I can't seem to adjust the walls on the side. I can adjust the floor. Let's do this actually. Space floor. See, I can adjust the floor, and then there's ceiling. If I can, there we go. So there's ceiling. So I can adjust that. But for whatever reason, when it comes to the walls, I can't change anything. I don't know what the deal is. I think that's a bug that needs to be fixed. Again, I'm playing this a day before release. I'm hoping that they take care of that. But yeah, you can do a lot of different things with this. Let's actually just load a blank one. I've been at this for half an hour and I'm just barely scratching the surface. I guess we'll just do it from here. Alright, so let's go ahead and create, say, a door. Okay. We'll just put a door in there. And we'll put I guess a keypad, or we can make anything a button, really. Let's just make a cube on the floor. Actually, you know what? Let's do it right. Let's do like a keypad. Logic, not lock. It's one of these. Let's do space and then lock. So we'll just do that. Okay. So if I click on this object on the right, you can see physics. Pickable, static, draggable. Pickable means you can select it. Or pick it up, rather. But I don't want that. I want it to be static, I believe. And I want it to move. Pickable means you can actually pick up objects. Is obstacle means you can't walk through it, which I want it to be. I want it to animate. So whenever it does the thing, whenever it's triggered, it will move. So I'm actually going to click the rally point and have it move over here. So you can sort of see the shadow right in its place, and I'll hit confirm. So now when it animates, it'll move. Now how do I get it to animate? Well, I'm going to click on this keypad over here, click on button, and then click on press, and then click on the door, confirm. And now, in theory, when I click on the button, this door should move. It should trigger. If I hit play, and then walk over to this and just left click, there it goes. Okay. See? So, yeah, there's a number of things you can do with this. But, again, I'm trying to figure out how to get it so I can type in numbers to this keypad. I can't seem to figure out how to do that. Maybe I can't. It says keypad. You'd think you'd be able to type in numbers, but I can't seem to be able to do that. So the tutorial does not cover that either. So there's a lot of things about this workshop that I think remains unclear, and I think there needs to be a better tutorial in play. This is not going to be a 15-minute long video on this particular feature, but I just want to show you there is a workshop area. You can create your own rooms, but I don't think it's fully fleshed out. I think there's a lot more that could be done to help the player create rooms. The tutorial needs to be better in that regard. And also being able to change the theme of a room, I think that's important too. The tutorial just will quickly jump into so we can kind of go through it. So escape simulator, it's loading right now. All right, WASD to move around. Yes, we know that. Thank you very much. There's the chair. I can drag objects around. I can hit C to crouch. Left click to press the button. Walk over to this. Oh, there's a key. We'll just pick it up. And we'll just put it in the lock. Okay. Open up the chest. And take all three toys. You can double click. Or you can left click, then right click. However you want to do it. Now I can take items from my inventory and put them into these various containers here. There we go. Okay, it wants me to collect 10 cubes. Just double click. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you'll see that they're actually stacking in my inventory there. Alright, there's all 10. And examine the toy box closely. So hit spacebar and I can actually rotate it. I can left click and open stuff up. Oh look, there's a little wind up thing. Okay. Rotate the box and find a place to use the winding key. Okay. Let's see. There's a space for it right there. So I'm going to drag this from my inventory over there. It'll twist. 274 is the code. Okay, so we're going to go over to this, and we can click and hold and drag. 274. Done. I think you guys see where I'm going with this. Exit out of there. We'll open that up. Awesome. And then once you get past that, it'll ask you to escape this room on your own. And again, I'm going to keep this spoilery free, so I'm not going to do anything here. But you'll see that you typically have like 15 minutes to get through the level in order to complete that. So there you go, folks. That's just a quick review. I think this is a good game. Again, there's 15 inherent levels. It's $15. So if you're going to spend 15 minutes roughly per level, assuming that you're fast enough, on average, let's say 10 to 15 minutes per level, 15 levels, that's going to get you several hours of playtime for your 15 bucks. I think that's worth it alone, even if you don't manage to figure out the level editor. Let's go ahead and just take that. I'll be waiting for other people to try and create their own. I don't have enough patience to stick with it for the time being. That little chip that you saw me pick up was a bonus token. Those are just extra things that they're just achievements. You can pick those up and try and see if you can find all of them. So there you go. I do recommend this game, especially with friends. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I think the workshop part of it's still a little lacking. If you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.